The human body. Despite the things we put our bodies through, we know that we should take care of them. But sometimes that really doesn't matter so much, because sometimes your body is its own worst enemy. 5. Sleeping. A study which examined over 1 million participants over the age of 30 showed that sleeping can have a rather devastating effect on the body. People who got more than 8 hours of sleep or less than 4 hours of sleep regularly had a significantly higher chance of premature death over those who got 6 or 7 hours of sleep per night. But some other studies suggest that less than 7 hours raises your risk of dying early as well by nearly 10%. So apparently, the magic number is somewhere around 7 hours per night. The studies showed that people who exceed 8 hours of sleep regularly and don't move around much, like having a job sitting behind a desk all day, multiply their risk of dying early by 4 times. It's actually as detrimental to your health as habitual drinking and smoking. In fact, it may be so bad for you, you may not live to see even another 15 years. Something to think about before you hit that snooze button a dozen times each morning. 4. Laughing. They say laughter is the best medicine, but we also know what they say about too much of a good thing. Prolonged, intense laughter, which everyone seems to enjoy, can actually cause fainting, arrhythmia, and even cardiac rupture. In rare instances, laughing can even lead to a collapsed lung. A Thai ice cream salesman was one such victim of laughing to death. Apparently, he was having a rather funny dream and began laughing in his sleep. After 2 minutes of continuous laughter, he stopped breathing, and despite his wife's best efforts, he couldn't be brought back and died right there beside her. 3. Coughing. Here's one just about everyone hates. When you're sick and the cough comes around, it just seems to make everything worse and can cause one hell of a headache. But like sneezing, coughing fits have been known to crack ribs and strain muscles. Some even experience rupturing of veins in their nose or even their anus. And these side effects are certainly not as rare as you'd hope, but are mentioned pretty frequently. 2. Pooping. It's a subject mature adults don't tend to want to talk about, but kids love to laugh about. But it's also something you need to be careful of. Straining on the toilet can actually cause some serious damage to your body. There's a whole method to pooping that humans utilize, referred to as the Valsalva maneuver, where a person bears down on the toilet, takes a deep breath, and holds it before attempting to exhale against our closed-off airway. This action causes our lungs to expand and our diaphragms to push downward onto our abdominal organs, causing pressure on our pelvis. From there, humans expel their waste, but this maneuver changes our blood flow and causes less blood to reach the heart and brain. This can lead you to faint or even cause a heart attack if you have health issues. It's believed that Elvis Presley died this way. 1. Sneezing. Allergies, illnesses, or maybe just a tickle in your nose. Sneezing is something we all do pretty often. It's a great way for your body to expel foreign irritants from your nose when blowing your nose just might not do it. But there have been numerous cases where sneezing can bring about more negatives than positives. Sneezes have been known to rupture discs in people's spines and leave them requiring surgery. They've also been known to break ribs, but perhaps most threatening of all is a quick, painful death. It's happened to a number of people. One in particular was a 17-year-old boy who sneezed multiple times in a row and then experienced severe head pain. His brain had hemorrhaged. He lost function of his body and died shortly after. So next time you need to sneeze, be sure to hold that thing in. Well, just kidding, of course. Holding in a sneeze can be equally as damaging, from rupturing eardrums to bursting vessels in your brain. So maybe just try your best not to sneeze too much at all. That's all for now. Special thanks to Loot Crate for sponsoring this episode. Loot Crate is a subscription box service that sends you awesome geek, gamer, and pop culture gear every month. And if you head to lootcrate.com/Rob and enter code ROB, you'll get 10% off your first crate just for being one of my viewers. Last month's crate theme was Power and was packed full of Marvel goodies and more. This month's crate theme is Dystopia and is loaded with gear from Fallout, BioShock, The Matrix, and more. So be sure to head to lootcrate.com/Rob, punch in code ROB, and join me in the awesome community. Thanks for listening. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more, and be sure to check out the last episode. See you next time.